aboard Sabina Flight 353. We hope you enjoy flying with us over the North Pole to Japan.
Japan, land of legends, land of the rising sun, and Osaka, the site of Expo 70. Here, the Tower of the Sun rises to a height of 198 feet through its three-level main hall. The sun image represents the evolution and creative energy of man, its faces expressing sorrow and anger at the tragic history of mankind. The opening ceremony was held in the presence of the Emperor and other members of the Japanese royal family. A wealth of creative energy has gone into planning and construction. This is, in fact, the greatest world exposition ever held. Its main theme is the progress and harmony of mankind. There are 79 nations represented. With more than 100 separate pavilions, the site covers 800 acres. It would take you at least a week to visit everything at Expo 70, but the automatic monorail system running between 7 stations can carry 25,000 passengers an hour. From now until September, the site will be thronged with visitors from all over the world. 50 million people are expected. But the amount of actual walking involved will be considerably reduced by the moving sidewalks which link many of the pavilions. The Tower of the Sun Pavilion successfully combines a presentation of Japan's ancient culture and its modern technological achievements. Landscaped gardens and fountains between the main pavilions help to enhance the dramatic effect of this vast, imaginative scheme. The French pavilion is surmounted by 4 white domes, 3 of them overlapping, while the West German exhibit, apart from the striking fluorescent dome of its music auditorium, is mainly underground. Among 28 Japanese industrial pavilions is this symbolic structure from the Mitsui Group. Ireland is represented by a sparkling display of agriculture, industry and tourism. The Russian pavilion, Expo's highest building, is capped by the hammer and sickle. Belgium has concentrated on past and present achievements and future hopes. One of several South American countries represented, Argentina features equipment used by the gauchos. Oil-rich Kuwait tops its 2-story structure with the golden domes of the Islamic Mosque, inside a chronicle, ancient and modern, of this Arabian Gulf state. Uganda has one of 13 African pavilions. Separate sections deal with the wildlife and development in modern Uganda and the country's traditional past. The 5 Scandinavian countries emphasize the theme of harmony in this one building, concentrating on the dangers of worldwide industrial pollution. The Burmese pavilion, built as a pagoda mounted on the Royal Dragon barge. Bulgaria's soaring peaks symbolize the native Balkan mountains. A pneumatic structure from the Fuji Group. Harmony among diverse cultures is the message here, and Filipino hostesses display their legendary beauty against a background of their country's exotic fabrics. Certainly, Expo 70 is an experience. Wherever you go, there's something new to see and unexpected new angles. We won't be around when they dig up this capsule. It's to be buried for 5,000 years, packed with examples of 20th century products. One way of making your own antiques. And adjoining the site, a fun fair to beat them all. A 41-acre pleasure ground for children and adults. The 5-speed roller coasters have you gripping your seat for all of 3 miles. One of the most ambitious is the Canadian Pavilion with its theme of discovery, its mirrored slopes reflecting the colours of the national flags. The eye-catching Australian Pavilion has a giant cantilever resembling a breaking wave which supports a free-hanging circular roof. The main part is appropriately below ground, down under in fact. Communications throughout have the hallmark of Japanese efficiency. Expo hostesses relay messages on a TV telephone system. On the first day alone, 227 children were lost, but with all the special facilities to cater for them, they were soon found again. Our own pavilion is one of the top attractions. Their Imperial Highnesses Prince and Princess Hitachi were among early visitors to be greeted by Commissioner General Sir John Figgis. A floating pavilion of 4 exhibition halls suspended from steel masts, the British Pavilion covers 2 acres. A popular exhibit is The Scene in Britain, an impression of our day-to-day life. Kaleidoscopic presentations of Britain's contribution to world progress in industry and architecture, an exciting and brilliantly conceived montage. And Britain's historic contributions to culture and the arts. Among our technological achievements, the supersonic Concorde. But join us in the air for a bird's eye view of Expo, another way of resting those aching feet. A visit to Expo 70 is in fact a world tour in miniature. Once you've arrived at Osaka, there are no more fares to pay. The monorail, the moving sidewalks, and these little gondolas will convey you on the tour of a lifetime. The experience, let's hope, will lead to a better understanding of other people, other countries, other cultures. A visitor to Japan's astonishing Expo 70 sees the sun rise on another world. London to Tokyo in 14 hours. That's the latest